Hey Glow Babes! Welcome to Glow Radio.
My name is Jacqueline.
And my name is Clara.
We are two boss babes from Vancouver, and we'd love for you to join us on our journey as we build our empire and live our best lives.
Stay tuned for real girl talk and sassy good vibes. And don't forget to subscribe and tag us on Instagram at Glow Radio Co. Stay sassy, babes!
Alright! Welcome! Hello! Welcome to another episode.
What up?
Today we have a special guest. This is Melody. She is a food blogger and a marketing professional. So we have a lot to chat about today. I'm super excited.
If you want to catch her on her Instagram, she is at Black Hole Tummy. Yes, you heard it right. Black Hole Tummy, because all the food.
That's her style. We like it.
That's how we roll as well.
Yes.
So that's why we were like, this girl needs to be on
Yes.
right now.
All the food. Yes.
So she brought us a little gift, actually.
Yeah, she brought us chocolate.
What is this, and where is it from?
It's almond butter crunch. It's made in Canada, from Ontario, and the brand is Recto. It's I work at Meinhardt, and Christmas is a really big thing for us. So almond butter crunch is very Christmas holiday like. I know it's a little early, but it's delicious. So I just wanted you guys to try it.
No, I feel like I was screaming.
You're going to be screaming into that mic.
I'm always screaming. All right, so it's going to be a good episode. We have our chocolate, we have champagne.
And we have some flat champagne.
Very flat champagne.
Because we screwed up in preserving it.
Yeah, it's probably just like wine. But I do have a fill-up of wine. It's just old. But, you know, like, it's just wine.
But, I mean, there's alcohol in it.
Yeah, whatever. Who cares?
Okay.
All right, let's start off by asking Melody to tell us about herself. Because I'm so narcissistic.
Judging by meeting us, you have to describe us now.
Awesome.
One word.
Awesome.
Okay, tell us about yourself. And what you do, kind of like your background.
A little bit about myself. I work in marketing, and I work in a place. For my full-time job, I do in-house marketing, and it's kind of like a marketing team of one, so I take care of everything. And my full-time job,
You're the boss.
You can say I'm the boss. Sometimes it's like, it can be really overwhelming.
Yeah, I
bet. There's no one to really turn to for what decisions to make.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there's a lot of control, and it's a really good learning experience overall, so I do really enjoy that.
But then you do have someone that you have to,
I definitely have a boss to report to.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like, and the company, it's not like it's a startup company. It's a company that's been around for a really long time. So they sort of have things that they want. But
like
they never
guidelines.
but they never really had a marketing department.
Okay.
So it's very different because in school we always learn about new companies, startup companies, or companies that have been around for a long time but have a lot of structure.
Yeah.
But never, like, you don't really hear about companies that have been around for a long time but no marketing.
Yeah.
So it's learning along the way. It's really growing with the company and setting grounds for them to use in the future too.
Yeah.
And on the side, I have my own clients that I help with startup strategies and marketing growth strategies, and also food blogging is like on the side with it's marketing and food. Why not? Two of my favorite things.
How do you say no to food?
I know.
We always talk about this. Our conversations always somehow just end up.
Even when we're talking about something like super heartfelt,
and then
we just go back to food.
Yeah, I think we were doing like aspirations or something, and then it was all of a sudden it was just like, I aspire to eat more.
I want to eat more food. I totally get that.
Yeah. So, how did you get your own clients on the side?
So actually, a lot of my clients that I have, some of them are project based, some of them are ongoing, but surprisingly, a lot of them I meet them through Instagram.
Okay.
Through my own
cool.
Instagram, and I think like for a lot of people, and whether it's blogging or Instagram or whatever it is that they're doing with the social media presence, there's like an ultimate goal sort of behind it.
Yeah.
Like for some people it's to grow extremely big. For some people it's to work with some of their idols and like their favorite brands.
Yeah.
And then for me personally, my goal is to connect, because I really do believe like a lot of the times being in the middle is sort of like connecting the consumers with the businesses, the local businesses, and like educating people with what the story behind food and telling the story behind food.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, with Instagram and with so many things online, there's been so many opportunities nowadays for you to find your own way and become an entrepreneur of your own through these channels. So yeah, a lot of the times it's like we connect, we meet, or we meet up just for coffee and we talk about our visions, and then they might talk about their company's vision.
Yeah.
Depending on, like, sometimes it's like I don't even think about them as a client. It's just going out for coffee and chatting about business.
And then it leads somewhere.
And then if it leads somewhere, it leads somewhere. If there's an opportunity, then it gets somewhere. But if there isn't, it's still a good connection.
Yeah,
right?
totally.
Like, it's always so cool just to learn what entrepreneurs are doing, what people are doing to grow their business. Like, that's something I'm personally really passionate about. And I'll never get tired of hearing about business models. Like, it's the littlest thing.
You're like,
I love it.
It's so embarrassing, because sometimes I'll talk to someone from like a different industry that I don't know much about, but I want to know more, because it's just like to understand the infrastructure and how each business in each industry works in its own way. It's always so intriguing. And then I just end up like nerding out. It's like I'm interviewing them all, because so tell me about, you know, your everyday at work. What's the day like at your job? Like things like that. But it's I really do enjoy learning about that.
So are most of your clients like in the food industry?
Mostly, more or less in the food industry. Like some restaurant, some service, some product base.
Okay.
So,
would you say you had to reach out a lot? Like, were you the one to really initiate, like, hey, let's meet, let's do this? And
I think I would say it's 50-50. Sometimes it's like, you know, sometimes it's media events, and then you end up talking to people. Or, like, you end up meeting one of the marketing organizers, and you're like, oh, let's collab. Like, sometimes it's not even necessarily my client. Sometimes it's a collaboration. Sometimes it's just getting together, and it's like, hey, this would work really well if we did this together. Or like we see a need for each other, kind of thing. But
that's like how me and Jacqueline go. I'd be like, we need to do this. It's like, okay, let's do it.
I was watching Jacqueline's video on like the collaboration over competition. And like that's something I really do believe in. Like I think it's so important in this day and age, because there's always going to be so many competitors. There's so many people to compete with. There's big corporations and whatnot. But when it comes to locals, when it comes to like, I guess like smaller, and you're trying to grow, finding people with like minds or finding people with the similar vision can go such a long way.
Totally.
Like even bigger brands are doing that. I think like Adidas did a collaboration with Tacofino. Like,
I didn't know
it sounds so ridiculous. It's like, okay, what do shoes have anything to do with taco? But they did it.
Which is so cool. I think.
And everything about business, even for like businesses that have been around for so long, it's all collaboration. It's all like, you look at Air Miles, they have all these partners. Or like here, there. You look at, I think like in order to succeed, you need to collaborate, and you need to like just, you know, be able to pick at each other's brains and learn about each other.
And there's always success to be had. People think there's a limited amount of success. You know, other successful people already done it. I saw. But there's always success
there's enough
to be
for
had,
everyone.
right? Like
that's so important, and to understand that like you don't need to necessarily follow anyone's path. Like it's your own path, right? Whether it's for yourself or for your business.
Well, how did you first get connected to go to those media events?
For media events, let me see. I think one of the first media events, it was just a restaurant that reached out to me through Instagram. Kind of just like, we have a tasting event. Or I can't remember if it was like a new menu or a new restaurant. It was one or the other. But then they're like, we'd love to have you come try out some of our food. And then it's kind of just started from there. And then suddenly it's like you meet a lot of people that you've seen the names of online, but you've never actually met them in person. It's like, so nice to meet you. Your name is so and so, and then they'll be like, "But what's your handle?"
Well, because like foodies have like fun handles, right?
So usually, it's like, well, okay, that's your name, but what's your handle?
Yeah, the real question.
Or like, I don't know if you guys seen the meme. It's like when you're mailing your online friend something, and then they ask for the name, and it's like, but I only know the handle.
Oh, that's so true. But that's so true in real life, though. Like,
I only know at so and so.
Yeah,
all I know.
Yeah.
Or when you only refer to them as at so and so, like rather than their name that you know, you're just like, oh, at so and so.
I do that all the time.
Me too.
It's just easier because it's like the name you see all the time, right?
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just their name with like a number after that, but you'll still say the number. You're like at Bob Jones 15. You're like, okay,
underscore.
Rather than just calling him, oh, that's Bob's. Oh, that's at Bob Jones 15 underscore.
So funny. Oh, that is so funny.
Oh, that is like so the world right now.
Totally.
We need to know because we're also local foodies.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. What restaurants would you recommend locally? That it's like you need
like
to
your
go.
favorite.
Like if you don't go, I'll slap you kind.
It's so hard.
You can give a list. You can give like a list.
It's just so hard when people ask me questions like that.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what cuisine? Or like when someone is like, what food should I have? I'm like, what cuisine? Where are you? Where?
What just something that like you always are like, ooh, oh my god, like it would
maybe
be so
like
nice
your top 3 to 5 or something.
Top 3.
And I want to try this so bad.
Okay, we're going in chocolate. We're going in.
Oh my goodness.
You can
think about it while you're unwrapping.
Enjoy this ASMR unwrapping right now.
Eating chocolate.
Okay, you can take a moment to think about your restaurants.
Okay, give us like top
we munch
3,
on
and
this.
let's say top 3 in Richmond.
Top 3 in Richmond. Okay, that narrows it down a lot.
Right?
Like that narrows it down quite a bit. I think
caramel inside,
right? So it's just like super sweet.
Yeah, if you guys are just listening and can't see us on the YouTubes, me and Claire are just eating the chocolate.
Let's see, Richmond. I think if I were to choose 3 places in Richmond, first place I would choose is something super close to me because it's sort of like the neighborhood place to go to. I'm sure like you girls have one too.
Maybe.
Yeah, right. Like, you just go downstairs and you're like, oh,
that's
okay,
true. Yeah,
right.
I have a few.
So I have one that's just a block away from my house. It's called Gami Sushi.
I go there all the time.
I love Gami.
It's so good, right?
Gami's the best.
Yeah. Have you guys had the ebi mayo?
No, I haven't.
I don't think so.
Okay,
I haven't.
Next time you go, you have to get the ebi mayo.
Oh my goodness!
Because that is like the one dish where it's like boom. Because usually when you get ebi mayo from Japanese restaurants, it's just deep fried shrimp in a bowl with some mayo on top and some veggies, right? Their ebi mayo, they put because like Gami is not just a Japanese restaurant; it's a Korean Japanese owned.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
really?
Everyone in there.
Everyone who works there is Korean.
No, I speak Korean.
I don't know. We're all Asian.
Some sort of Asian.
Yeah. No, we're 안녕하세요. We're like, oh, okay.
Hi.
And we're just like, okay.
But they're ebi mayo, so it's like any other place. It's like the deep fried tempura shrimp. But then on the outside they have shredded yam.
Ooh,
oh my goodness.
Yeah. That's fancy.
Oh, it's like shredded yam and then wrapped around the ebi mayo. And then deep fried again.
Wow.
So there's like a layer. I personally just love deep fried food.
So it's
bad
like extreme explosion ebi mayo.
Yeah.
It
basically is.
Okay, I need to try that.
Right underneath, they have a salad that goes with it. So it's sort of like a palate cleanser. They have some applesauce on the salad, like apple vinaigrette.
Yes, I've tried that. It's so good.
It's so amazing.
I ordered this like vegetarian sushi or something, and there was that sauce on it, and I was just like, oh my god.
Yeah, I love that sauce.
Okay, I need to order that.
And then on the ebi mayo, there's like seaweed flakes, and then there's mayo, and then there's some sriracha sauce just to finish off the Korean. Yeah, so it's like crunchy on top, but then it's also very crunchy on the bottom.
Ooh, now I want to eat
crunch,
that.
Crunch.
Well, that's why she's
Check out this marketing right here. Hire her for your business.
Hire her 100%. She sold me on that.
You told me I'm gonna order it like this time.
I don't even eat that much deep fried. I'm like, I'm getting this.
Yeah.
This is going into my body.
That is life.
So that was one.
Did you have like 2 other restaurants that you like?
I'm gonna have to think a little longer.
We can
Just do you have any like just go to like you're like okay these are my top 3 picks or something.
Or she just goes to Gammy all the time.
She's just Gammy.
I think it's like hard because when I usually go eat in Richmond, it's just like the spots that I go to all the time.
Yeah.
And then Vancouver is where I explore a little more.
Okay.
But
I always felt like Richmond has so much to explore.
It really does.
There is,
like,
but I always go to the
there's
same
2
ones.
like
Right?
underrated.
Yeah.
There's a lot of new Chinese places, like super authentic, super like
like
provincial
that,
Chinese,
like
kind
sour fish store or something.
Oh, those are good.
Okay.
I've never tried it.
No.
Because someone told me it was super spicy, and I was
Ooh.
like,
Not a spicy fan.
I was like,
Ooh, I want that. I'm a spicy girl.
like I love spicy,
Yeah.
but my body won't let me.
Oh, yeah.
Like I
Yeah.
will be in pain for 3 days.
Oh, yeah.
Because I used to eat flaming hot
Yeah.
at a boiling point.
Yeah.
And it was
You
my
died.
favorite, but then I would be in pain for 3 days.
You need to like line
and get
your
like
stomach.
stomach ulcers and stuff. Like, so I was like, you know what? No, I quit spicy.
Yeah. Aw.
I know.
But yeah, there's a lot of Chinese places like very, very traditional. Like,
Yeah.
if you don't even speak Chinese, they can barely talk to you.
Okay,
know
those are like
that is
legit
traditional.
home style ones.
Actually, yeah, I think thinking of it, this is one of I don't even know the English name of it though.
Where is it? Like
There's this place.
Alexander Road?
Yes.
seriously?
Obviously.
Oh yes, it is.
Alexander. What kind of like
Alexander.
Asian?
It's supposedly sort of like Chinese. I don't know if do you guys speak Chinese?
Cantonese?
I speak Cantonese.
A little bit of
Have you heard of
Mandarin.
Sifan Choi?
No.
I know what that is.
Choi, what it means, it's sort of like home style cooking.
Okay.
Like secret recipes.
Okay,
So a
okay.
lot of the times, if you go to places like Hong Kong or China, when it says Sifan Choi on their
Then it's like
thing,
their, like,
it means like super home style cooking, but better than your mom.
Okay, better than your mom. I love
Hey
that.
man, my mom cooks something.
She does, but that's how good it is.
Mom, if you're listening, I love your food.
No, like home style cooking is the best.
Hi, Clara's mom.
Mama.
I don't think
Okay.
she cares enough to listen.
No.
She's like, whatever, you do you, honey.
You do you, girl.
She's like,
Force her
whatever.
to listen just for this. I
I'm
gave
like,
you a shout out,
"Can you
Mom.
please?"
Mom, I gave you a shout out just for you. Come on. So yeah, so that place has
Okay.
a lot of, and has over 150
Oh, wow.
menu items. And
Okay.
I don't know where they source their noodles from, but it's fresh. Like it's you know when
Maybe
you have
they
freshly
make
made.
it themselves. Maybe they're in the back, like doing that noodle bounce.
Yeah,
Right.
totally.
I would think so if they didn't have 100 items. But
That's true.
knowing that they're super Chinese and they barely speak English, I think they probably
Is it
source
like
it
a-
from WeChat.
Is it
Oh,
like a big
WeChat,
store?
yeah.
It's like a whole underground
Oh my
market,
God,
but
we need to get
it's
on
not too
that.
big. It's not too big, but the WeChat market in
I
Vancouver,
think
there's like
there
this
is.
whole
There's some
underground
like illegal like grocery
Yeah.
thing.
I totally believe that.
There
No, they're like
Yeah.
I remember someone did like an expose, and I was just
Okay.
like, why the f are you buying fish from someoone's trunk? You know, like in a parking
This is
lot.
the good
and
they
then
fish.
deliver it to you to your house.
Oh my
so it's like,
goodness.
why
Like,
not?
where are you like
The Chinese
sourcing
people
this
are-
fish? Like, where is
They're
it coming
killing
from?
it. The
There's
Chinese
even
people.
there's like a lot of sanction bans for China right now.
Yeah.
So like fruits from the US, a lot of it don't go all the way to China anymore, but there's WeChat markets to like get fresh fruits
Smuggle
from America,
Yeah.
fruit smuggle
all the way to
All
China. But yeah, so that place is really good. because
Okay,
their
well,
noodles-
yeah, if we'll find the name, we can put it in the notes.
Yes, I'll
on
definitely
YouTube or something.
find the name.
Yeah.
But,
You can always send us a list and then we'll pop it on
yeah.
Facebook, YouTube, whatever,
And
Instagram.
the last one, I think.
You guys are making this so hard.
As a food lover, I think I get it because
Yeah.
I remember we were trying to list our favorite cuisines,
Uh-huh.
and we listed all of
Oh,
them.
yeah, I like all of them.
We were just like, oh, and this.
I was
Oh,
like
and
Korean,
that.
Japanese, Taiwanese.
Next thing you know, you have a
Vietnamese.
list of 100 cuisines.
Yeah.
I think, okay, if I had to choose one more, this one's a little biased on the spot right
Okay,
now, just
that's
because I
okay.
was just in
That's
Singapore.
okay. Yeah, that's okay.
I was just in Singapore a couple weeks ago, and I Absolutely love laksa. And
Ooh,
also
I just had laksa today.
God.
Oh my goodness.
And then
That
there's
instant laksa.
Oh my god, the black and the black.
$4.
I just bought this. It was on
TNT.
sale.
Okay, I need to.
Oh my god,
this.
like it tastes like
like restaurant quality.
Like someone
black.
made it for you, but it's a black bag and it says like something.
It literally says laksa on it.
Something laksa.
Yeah, something laksa.
Something laksa, and then the sauce that comes in the pouch is like an actual paste.
Okay.
Yeah, MSG free as well.
Really?
Yeah, it's MSG free.
How's that
No,
possible?
that's like
it says MSG free in it, but I
say anything.
They probably say MSG like meaning something else.
Maybe.
So is it from Singapore?
I don't know.
Oh.
Maybe.
It might be Malaysian.
Maybe Malaysian.
Or Singapore, Malaysia. Okay.
But anyway, you were saying a Malaysian restaurant.
So there's one called
Singaporean.
John 316.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
That's on number 3 row.
Yes.
I wanted to try.
I've been there once.
It's pretty solid. And I just had it yesterday, so I can't stop thinking about it. So
Really?
that's my third.
That's
okay. That's okay. It can be a current favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have current favorites all the time.
Favorites.
Did you know how like sometimes when you eat the food and when you taste it on your tongue, it just brings you back to all the memories?
Yes.
Like,
I just like
my childhood.
Because I was literally just in Hawaii last week.
Yeah.
And I went to Marukame Udon.
Ooh.
They fresh make it. And we were like we had like 3.
Wow.
have you been to Sekai Udon in Burnaby?
No.
They make their own udon.
Okay, that's gonna be another one.
That's
on the
probably.
That's another place, guys.
Should I go on? There's more good things for me.
I know.
There's so many good
You know what? We are going to ask you to give us 10 places, and we will post it.
Yeah, just email it to us. It will list it as your records.
And then we're personally going to go try it as well.
Okay. So you see us there.
Because we could literally spend an hour talking
I feel like our whole episode would literally be on that. We've
dedicated on just food.
Yeah, we'll do that next episode.
Okay, well, this is bad because there is actually another question about. There's like a few more questions.
Okay,
well, but this one,
choose one again.
Actually, you just told us because I was gonna ask, what are some places you've recently eaten outside of BC? Like, would you travel somewhere that you were like, oh my god, I would fly back there and eat it in a heartbeat?
That's everywhere.
Right?
That's every place.
Like, there's no specific one, like, where you're just like, oh my god, I need this.
I think it's like, I need all of it.
Well, where are some places that you went
food
to?
lovers?
But it's like, because like every place you go to, there's the very, very local food.
Yeah.
And then there's the more commercialized food.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So when I was younger, I would still go for the commercialized food just because it's usually like prettier looking.
Yeah.
Or, it's just nice to look at. Pretty food is nice to look at. Pretty food makes you feel like it tastes better sometimes. But over the years...
It is so good. This fractals. Can I buy it here?
Yeah, you can buy Mine Heart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
There's
a Mine Heart close to Holt Renfrew. I'll go there on my break, and I'm like,
I'm not sure if we have it at that store.
how dare you?
I'll transfer it over for you next time you
market it in that area. So then we're like,
I think by Christmas time we should probably have this. But let's see. But yeah, every place you go to, there's also the like very, very local kind of ways of cooking, like methods of cooking, ingredients. In the past couple of years, I've been sort of just trying to look for those instead.
like mom and pop shops.
Yeah, like literally when you go to Southeast Asia, it's like on the street.
Yes,
it's not a restaurant.
Legit,
it's a street stall with plastic chairs and just I don't know, little things like that. But like I feel like every place I've been to in the past couple of years, it's just all of it is so good. Like,
to make it easier, is there maybe like a specific country or region that you're like, I will fly back just to
I think Asia.
Yeah.
I think like there's a lot of European dishes that I haven't tried, authentic ones, just because I've only been to Europe once. I've only been to a couple countries there. But that being said, I feel like when it comes to Asian food, there's so much more variety. Like if you go to Japan for a year.
Oh my god, dude.
You can eat different food every single day.
I'm gonna be like 600 pounds. We discussed it. We were thinking of going next year.
Ooh.
We could be sumo wrestlers.
And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna give me like 600 pounds. And be like, I was in Japan for a month. What the hell?
Yeah, it's just like, or any of the countries. There's so much variety. Even like growing up as Chinese.
Yeah.
You know how many friggin' Chinese dishes there are.
There's like a million.
It's just
not like
ending.
your generic like geared
sweet and sour
towards
pork.
North Americans.
Oh gosh. Yeah, and with Western food, I feel like there is a limit.
Yeah.
Like with all the new gastronomic stuff and whatnot, there is a lot of new stuff. But when it comes to staples, like what are you gonna look at? Pizza, spaghetti,
burgers,
yeah, burgers,
steak.
chicken,
some other,
and then
bird.
Like, and then they have like 1,000 kinds of soups.
Oh,
and
yeah.
1,000 kinds
But
of
you know what?
salads. But
Even
it's
then-
still kind of the same, you know?
Even then, the soups are all like tomato cream.
Yeah.
They're not like
Asian has like a lot of
pig's
different.
anus with pears.
With
rat with snake. Like
I think when it comes to Asian soup, there's more layers. Like,
Yeah,
it's more
totally.
complex, the flavors. Like you look at ramen, you can actually
oh my
Yeah.
you
god,
can taste the layers
part.
of like the bone broth,
Oh
and
my
then you can taste like
God.
the little salt and the little
Yeah.
sesame oil.
No,
and the
genuinely, we had
Oh.
black garlic ramen.
Oh my
We
gosh.
ate it on our second day in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And the next day we went back.
Oh my god,
Did
it was
again
that
because I
good.
was like, I need to eat this again.
Oh my
like,
God.
the complexity of it was just like
That sounds
Right?
amazing.
that's
But
why
you
I
can taste
totally
the layers
know.
like that. So it's like, and I feel like all Asian soups have
Yeah,
something
like laksa soup. Is
Yeah,
like
laksa
that.
has so
Oh
many
my god,
layers.
there's so many layers.
Yeah.
You can taste a little bit of sour.
Yes.
like
I love
sweet,
it.
And then the
like
curry,
spicy. Yeah.
and then you get the fish paste.
yes.
Oh my god. I
Okay.
love shrimp
I love
paste.
my laksa.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, I
We're
love
just too Asian for this.
I know, we're like going deep into the Asian food.
all the North Americans listening to this, like, what is this?
Sorry if you cannot relate. Sorry, not sorry.
But yeah, I guess Asia would be the place to explore.
Okay.
Every country you go
Okay,
to is
okay.
like super different.
Okay, we'll move on.
Before I talk about it for another
We have a
hour.
handful more eating questions.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna say best because you're gonna say everything.
Yeah, okay.
But what is like the worst? Some of the worst dishes where you're just like, why is this? Like, why?
Yeah, that you just did not
Why
enjoy.
does this exist?
So there's this dish. Well, no, I have two off the top of my head.
Okay.
That's good enough.
That's good.
Even though you only asked for one. No, I'll give you
No,
one.
you can
The
name
two is
3,
good,
5, 8, whatever. You do you.
So I feel like nowadays food has become such a big thing on, like, everyone wants Instagram worthy food.
Yes.
They want it to look good. They look at they kind of want it to go towards like the hype direction.
Yes.
But a lot of the times it doesn't taste good.
Right? Like it falls
Yeah.
short
Like,
of like amazing.
Sometimes it's like there's a really good concept, but then the execution is just not quite there.
Okay, yeah.
But then
makes me mad.
sometimes they put weird concept and terrible execution.
Okay.
And it's like, oh, okay, what are you trying to do? All you're trying to do is have people to take pictures so that they'll blow up, right? One of the weirdest things I saw was bubble waffle
Okay.
Okay.
with a hot dog inside.
Oh, nasty.
A bubble waffle hot dog sounds
With lettuce.
Oh, okay, the lettuce.
I think
Well,
I think it was lettuce.
I feel like it reminds me of like a breakfast, like a McGriddle.
Yeah.
Sort of, you know?
Or
I know where they're going with it. Like, I totally see
like
where they're
sweet,
coming from.
savory,
Yeah, yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe not with lettuce.
And
'cause
it looks-
Yeah, the lettuce
lettuce.
kind of ruins it.
Yeah, it's like a weird. I'm pretty sure it was lettuce. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was lettuce.
Yeah.
That is
It was
odd.
just-
I would
just
maybe do like
weird.
cilantro or something to kind of give it that. Okay,
I don't know that. Like-
Trust me, I will whip something up. It will be delicious, and you will like it.
It's kind of like chicken and waffles, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Like
Chicken
that's-
and waffle works great.
yeah. I don't know.
When it's not chicken breast.
I would-
Actually, I've had a bubble waffle, but it had Chinese sausage inside
oh.
and like onions.
Okay,
or something.
okay.
Like you get to pick what you want inside, and we had a savory.
Oh, I've
bubble
had that
tea.
before.
I think it was the bubble tea shop under Superstore,
I wouldn't be surprised. They have so
but
many
it's actually
variations.
really good.
Yeah, that I feel like would be good.
But
But,
I
it
think
was they
'cause
were
it
using it as
fits-
a bun. But it was like
Okay.
a bubble waffle on the outside, used as like folded in half, and
Yeah.
then a sausage on the inside.
That's weird. I've had the one I had was like meat floss, like pork fluff
Oh.
Yeah.
with what was it? With seaweed in bubble waffle.
Yes. Also,
It was
bubble
actually
tea
not
shops,
bad.
It's actually
Really
pretty
good.
good.
No, it was a different. I got it at a different place, but
you
I
know
feel
what?
like a lot.
I think the reason why that works
Mhm.
is because they're all Asian related things put together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pork floss is Asian. Bubble
Yeah.
waffle is Asian.
Yeah.
Chinese sausage is Asian.
Yeah.
Chinese onions were
But it was very light. Like it wasn't like heavily packed with the meat and stuff.
And I think it's okay if you put it in, like for the Chinese sausage one, I think it's in it. So it's like it kind of it's the bread on its own, and then each piece is just like a little piece of bread.
Yeah,
right?
rather than like
but the one with the thing, it's just there's too much.
Like a whole smoky.
There's
you're
too
just like,
much happening. There's just too much happening, and that was weird.
Okay, so that was why. What was your second one that you didn't like?
The second, darn, I forgot already.
You just got too hung up on
how dare you,
hot dog bubble waffle.
Bubble waffle hot dog people.
You ruined it.
Okay, yeah, I totally forgot.
Okay, whatever,
Sorry,
that's
guys.
fine. It's all good. It's all good. Okay.
Our last food-related question.
Uh-huh.
Do you enjoy cooking?
Oh, I love cooking. I love cooking so much.
So you're not strictly eating, but you also like to...
I think as I eat more, it makes me understand how to cook better.
Okay.
Like, once you're able to sort of, like, recognize the flavors and where it comes from, then it's sort of easy for you to try to reenact something at home.
Mm-hmm.
Or try to, like, just off the top of your head, if you were given a bunch of leftovers in your kitchen, then I can just, like, take something.
Oh, I will chop the
else.
hell out of that. I do that all the time. If I have... I remember one time we had a lot of sauces in the fridge, and I made my own marinade, and I was just like, hells
Just being a chef in the kitchen.
But yeah, I think it's cool to learn about how the food is made too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot of people don't necessarily think about that on a daily basis.
Yeah.
They just kind of eat, well, because it's a necessity, right? And good food is good, of course.
Yeah.
But to be able to make the thing and start from nothing is very interesting. And also, you know, ingredients, where it's sourced from, how it was, like, when it comes to meat, how it was raised.
Yeah.
Like, you look at Wagyu beef, it's like, because they're raised in a specific way, so it tastes different. The texture is different.
Yeah.
If you look at Spanish Iberico meats, have you guys ever had that?
No, I don't think so.
It's like Spanish cured hams.
Yes, definitely.
I don't think I've had that.
Oh my god, good, right?
I need to get on that.
Okay, I'm gonna bring you
And
some
same
next
with
time
like Portuguese cured meats.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh
we didn't have that next
it's
time.
insane, and it's like we can have a little charcuterie.
Yes, I'm all about that.
But yeah, so like some of the higher grade ones, they're fed only acorn.
Oh,
like
wow.
nothing but acorn. There's a very specific feeding cycle. They're only fed a certain time of the year, and then the acorn somehow makes it so that their fat, like something in their body chemically, just works very differently.
The flavor profile of like their fat.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah, it's insane. And then people would be like, "Oh, well, wouldn't it be more fat?" And then scientifically, they're saying that it's actually less fat.
Wow.
Than, you know, if you were to have processed ham. And it's like the littlest things, or even like the water. You know, like when you have the same recipe that you make here, and maybe the same recipe that you make somewhere in Asia, let's say Singapore, it might taste different in Singapore because of the water.
The quality.
Yeah.
Like we have a lot more like chlorine, so it's always a little bit funky.
Okay.
And it's just like the littlest things and science behind it that really intrigues me. So it's like learning where ingredients are being sourced from, learning how you get the ingredients and how they're raised, and then putting them together. It's like there's so many layers. It's kind of like the broth. I like it because there's so many layers. God. There's just so many layers.
Same with the broth. Like, it's gotta be, like, specific leaves from, like, this place to, like...
Yeah, totally.
I think broth is such a good example when it comes to ingredients and, like, everything that comes together. Because it's like, if you put sometimes if you put an ingredient that just doesn't work, it shows.
Yeah.
100%.
Of course, like that hot dog in the bubble waffle. Okay, I don't get it.
You're never living that down. Whoever created this, shame on you.
I'm not gonna call anyone out.
We don't name names here.
Yeah, no.
We never do. But I mean, if your product is that unique, you might be the only one.
Out.
So, fingers crossed, they're not listening.
Sorry, not sorry. Okay, so let's get a little bit into marketing.
Okay.
Because I feel like
that's another side,
we can
another layer.
Forever.
We can talk about marketing forever.
Yeah.
So how did you first get into marketing? Oh. Like, was there something that you were like, I was watching Mad Men and I was like, yeah, marketing.
I wish it was that cool, but it's actually not very exciting. Long story short, well, Okay, it's not going to be short. Whenever girls talk, it's never long.
It's all good.
Let's be honest. But a lot of people think of marketing as advertising. Like, it's a misconception when you're younger. It's, like, very common for people to think that.
Yeah, totally.
So coming out of high school, I thought about doing marketing.
Yeah.
But going into marketing, you have to take all this, like, econ finance and all that stuff. And I'm like,
stuff.
gross. So I ended up kind of, like, straying away from marketing and doing event and wedding planning.
Yes. I was super into that.
Yeah. So that was what I started doing. And then eventually I realized if I wanted to be a wedding planner, I had 2 routes that I could take. Route A, work for somebody as like an assistant, not really doing my own ideas, kind of just like being someone's
biatch.
I didn't know if I could swear.
You can definitely
Okay, yeah, being someone's like little bitch.
Yeah.
But or the other route is open your own business.
Okay, yeah.
Which is one or the other.
Yeah,
right? So I was like, I probably want to open my own business someday. But with what I have learned from my courses with events and weddings, it's just like I was so far from knowing anything about business and knowing how to run a business. So I went to BCIT for entrepreneurship, and that was when I'm like, it's marketing management, entrepreneurship option. So when I took it, after the first year, I was like, I just fell in love with marketing. I just fell in love with all these aspects of marketing, and it was just like, wow, I like this so much. And then when it went to second year, that was when it comes to entrepreneurship, they teach you a little less about like advertising, marketing, and communications, but a little more about business. Okay. So that was when I fell in love with like business models, and revenue streams, and just understanding different industries and whatnot. Like I just fell in love with that. Yeah. And I'm very grateful because the job that I work full time, I actually get to do a lot of event planning.
Oh, nice.
So it's just like everything.
So it's like everything that you love.
Yeah. Put together.
And food. Yeah. And
food. So it's like the 3 things.
You're like, I get to pick what food.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
that is life.
So yeah, that's how I and it's just like, marketing is so complex, right? Like, so much more than just advertising. Totally. And I feel like you can say this about really anything that you learn about. Like science, you can be like, everything is a science. But when it comes to marketing, like literally anything is marketing. Sometimes when I explain to people who don't know marketing that well, I'm just like, okay, for instance, you go on the street, there's a stop sign. Yeah. The stop sign is marketing because it's like eliminating the risks of an accident happening. It's the city doing something. It really is, because it's like infrastructural and like putting it out there and like keeping, because the city has a reputation. The city is the brand. Yes. And like little things like that, or like I try to tell them, like packaging. Or flavor, or like product.
Oh, that's 100%.
Like literally,
it's all marketing.
Eat, live, breathe marketing. Yeah. Everything can be broken down, much like in science. It can be broken down to molecules. When it was marketing, it can be broken down to, I don't know what
atoms.
The
atoms of marketing.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh my god, that could totally be a brand name.
That
sounds pretty cool.
Should I steal that?
Should we be the atoms of marketing?
Maybe that could be like a marketing.
We market to the molecular level.
To every single level.
That's how detailed we are.
But and then marketing.
Nobody take that idea.
We'll kill you.
We will find you and we will kill you.
It's like you're looking up online. Oh, it exists.
I'm sure someone has
maybe it does.
Yeah, and then psychology of marketing.
Yes,
it's
psychology.
Also very cool. Just like learning about humans, consumer behavior, and everything and whatnot, or like even organizational behavior, and learning how people think or what makes people react to certain things. So little things like that. It's like all these aspects, and it's like, I'm just so in love with every single aspect.
I love it. Very good.
We're just like,
I love it.
Oh my god. Honestly, though, like, I love it too.
Yeah.
Right? I like once I started learning about business.
Yeah.
And I actually encompassed the ideas, and I was like, I totally get this now, and I'm like, I need to do this.
Yeah.
Like I can't imagine life not running a business.
Yeah.
Totally. I need to do it now.
Yes.
That's why I'm just like, oh my god.
That's our chapter of life.
I know we're in the. What are some of your creative ads or campaigns that you did in the past?
Creative ads and campaigns.
Or even like an event that you're really proud of.
Something that you're just like, you know what? I did that. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
I can't, let's see. Because there's, you know how like when it comes to marketing, there's so many cookie cutter campaigns. There's like, you know, the things that everyone goes to just because it works.
Yeah.
So like those aren't very interesting. And lately I've been doing a lot of those. But when it comes to... There was a really fun one that I did a while back, I think, back in the summer. And it was... I've never done anything like this before. I'm sure it's been done by other people. But it was... we opened a new store. And we were trying to really engage the community and get people excited for little things. So for this particular event, we had helium balloons.
Okay.
And we had around, I think, 60 or 70 helium balloons that we blew up. And then we had these little strips of paper that had a prize on it. And then they were inside, like we just put them in the helium balloon. So it's just like, you know, if a customer spends so and so much, then they get to pop a helium balloon.
Okay.
Oh god, that's like my worst nightmare.
I have the fear of popping balloons.
Yeah, actually, a lot of customers were telling me to pop it for them.
Oh yeah.
Because I would be like,
much like yourself,
like my arm would be extended,
like
maximum.
So yeah, that's one thing I didn't think of off the top of my head, and that was I really did enjoy that because people were so happy.
But it does sound really fun though. You know what I mean? Like, and then whatever comes out of it, and you're like, oh my god, orange.
And when I had like so many balloons, I'm just like, fly me out.
And then you get lifted a little, and you're like sweating.
But yeah, so that was fun because I just thought, you know, it made people so happy.
Yeah.
And I think that's the ultimate goal, right? Like, you want to make people happy.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, is there someone in your life that makes you happy? Is there a Mr. Black Hole Time?
Is there? Give us the juicy
I was like, I need to ask this question.
Mr. Black Hole Tummy is... yes.
Yes!
He does exist.
Does he enjoy foods with you? Like, is he like, yeah, let's go eat? You know, like, I'm interested too. And
Awesome.
He's very... So, it's... he's German.
Okay.
His background's German. He grew up in Richmond. Unlike a lot of Caucasians that grew up in Richmond, he hasn't had most Asian food. When we met, he's never had yam tempura.
Oh my goodness, Maria! You're like, I cannot.
You guys need to watch this YouTube. My face is like
Claire's reaction.
That's like literally, dude. Like everyone.
That's unacceptable.
Like that.
And he grew up in Richmond.
Like I understand prawn. Maybe some people are like, ooh, prawns, but like,
but even Caucasians eat prawns,
right?
Like,
but yeah, he's never had yam tempura. He's never had takoyaki.
Oh my god.
He's never really had a lot of the stuff that I showed him. So like,
but did he like it though? After
he did.
You know, he's not just like I will never eat that because I would be like, you will never be mine.
I need if I'm dating someone, I need someone who likes food or like gets as excited about food. Or,
I can't be with
at least as adventurous.
Imagine dating someone and they only like the same 5 foods and they refuse to try
them. Oh my god, I don't slap them.
I could be dating them.
You would just be like drug them and like shove food in their mouth. Eat this!
Or like more food for me.
I'm not an abusive person. I
but yeah, so he's really open minded. He loves cooking too. So he's really into like the culinary side of things, and he's really into like discovering new flavors, which I'm super happy about. But I think basically like the first year of a relationship was just me showing him new food.
Were you teaching him?
Yeah. Like I was like, this is
sashimi.
No, okay, that he knew. Clara's face.
I get so offended. I'm like, I'm just very passionate about people having an open mind.
Yeah.
And then I get very mad when you don't. You're like, try this.
I think he just didn't have the experience.
Yeah, I think it's just, when him and his
wasn't
friends,
like he didn't want to. He just never had that exposure.
Yeah.
When him and his friends go for all you can eat, they only get sushi.
Ew.
Like California roll?
Yeah. No. Like they get like all kinds of sushi, but then like when I went to Ninkazu with him a while ago, and I like, for us, we get everything, right?
Yeah.
One of everything.
Yeah,
all
exactly.
of them.
So when
like the motoyaki.
Yes! The motoyaki, the
Squid
chicken, the deep fried, the tonkatsu, and everything.
Yeah.
So when I got everything came to the table, he actually had to take a picture to
Oh.
show his friends. He's just like, look what my girlfriend got. I'm like, this is what everyone gets. What are you taking a picture of
meat. Not that rolls garbage. Like, what is this?
Okay, California rolls are awesome.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like,
but, like,
you
there's more to
only
life.
roll,
Okay.
just like, I only eat the maki tray. And
Yeah,
you're like,
They
no.
might have probably eaten cones too.
Okay, whoa! Now we gotta take it back a
Watch
notch.
out, we got Dennis over here. But yeah, so that's him. He has learned a lot of new foods since we started dating, which I'm very happy about.
That's good.
What is the most difficult challenge in your life in either food blogging or marketing? Like, was there anything that was specifically like
currently?
This is difficult.
Yeah, either past, current.
I think. I think this is sort of like an ongoing thing, not necessarily in specifically food or specifically marketing, but I feel like it's very easy for us entrepreneurs to get super excited about all these ideas. But when you get like so excited, you forget what it is that you have to do first.
Yeah.
In order, because it's sort of like, okay, if you want to do all the stuff, then you should get this done first.
Yes.
And if you get this done, then you can go do the things that excite you.
Yeah.
But it's like sometimes you get so distracted, right? I'm sure like we all do.
So you're so wrapped up in your end goal.
Sort of.
That you're kind of like the path it takes is.
It's like a bit of that. It's like patience and just like, I guess like focusing. I wouldn't say necessarily like focusing is the biggest challenge I have, but it's like at times it's like our generation we procrastinate so easily, or we like get excited over something else. So easily that it's just like, okay, well, you know what? Focus on one thing first.
Like you don't
do
finish the one thing and then you already do
exactly. And that's not a good habit to have, right? But I feel like that's just something that I've always done in my life, and it's not a good thing at all. It's definitely
a challenge,
thing, but that's my own challenge. If I have to think of like one thing that I challenge.
That's a good one.
So this is a part where we kind of wind things down. We just try to have a little bit. Not saying we're not having fun, but we usually ask like a little bit more serious questions, and then we trickle down to like the weird shit.
I like weird.
I hope you like weird shit.
I love weird shit.
What is the perfect combination of pizza toppings? You can't say everything because that's not right.
That's right.
It's like you already know me inside out.
I know you. But like, you know, just like maybe 5.
We're giving you a limit.
Up to 5.
Do they have to be together or can they be separate?
Together.
Like you're
also, if I was making my own pizza.
Yeah, you were making your own pizza, and so we need a sauce. Like, do you like white sauce or pesto sauce or whatever?
I think first thing that comes to mind is probably Steve's and Pizzas.
Oh, they're so good.
Right?
They're so good.
So I would say...
So caviar, lobster.
I would replicate that. So like a marinara sauce. And then with some tiger prawns.
Ooh.
Okay. Put some lobster on there.
Ooh, yes. I love that.
We have our proteins. No, we need...
Oh, cheese.
What kind of cheese?
Oh, man. Dude. I'm a 4-cheese pizza kind of person.
Yeah,
I like mozzarella. That's my favorite.
I think 4 cheese.
Well, you're bland.
I'm a simple gal.
You're bland as fuck. No, she likes Monterey Jack, okay?
Oh yeah, Monterey Jack is great. But that's 2, Monterey Jack and mozzarella.
So 2 very like soft white cheeses.
I love soft white cheeses.
No, I need like 1 hard cheese, like a Parmesan. I need like
she knows her
a
shit.
cheddar and like an aged cheddar.
Oh my god.
I know my cheeses. And brie is like my favorite.
Oh yeah,
this morning
good too.
We just recently got black truffle cheese
and
red wine cheese.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm all about that wine.
I haven't tried it yet, but it's like wine in cheese.
Yeah, it is.
I'm all about the truffle cheese.
I'm missing out in life right now.
So cured hams and cheese is
pretty much.
Okay, very good, very good.
We never finished the combination of pizza.
Oh yes, the last.
We have 2 more. No,
4 cheese.
more.
4 cheese is the cheese I'll go with, and then darn, what is that?
4 cheese lobster.
Arugula.
Arugula.
Oh man, arugula.
Just to balance it all out.
Arugula.
Because it's a little bit bitter.
Yeah.
To go with. Oh my god.
So just like end it off with that.
Very good.
I want to eat that.
Very good.
Random question number 2.
Yes.
If you were to win the mega lottery, what's the first thing you would buy for yourself?
Fun night.
Right? Dude, I'd be like, I want everything. I don't know.
I want everything. I would buy a trip. I would buy a Chanel bag.
You get a car. You get a car.
I would buy some champagne. Okay, this is your question. I'm not answering it right now.
No, it's good. You guys are selling for me. I'm like deep in thought right now.
I'm ready.
It
Like,
does
I'm ready.
not have to be serious. Like, literally, first thing.
I think
You can regret your answer later.
Honestly, I think I probably would, because I have a really big family.
Uh-huh.
Like, my mom has 8 sisters.
Whoa. Oh, wow. That's like
So,
my
like-
mom, actually.
So that's like
8
all
sisters?
women.
What?
Yeah, 8 sisters.
So much PMS.
My grandma was going for a son, did not get
Oh
one.
my god.
Oh my god.
That's like not meant to be after 8 freaking
That's
children.
horrible. I'd
Yeah.
stop after 2. I'd be like, you know what?
Holy crap.
Sorry, man. No.
But 8.
Damn.
So I probably would get like a gigantic house
To
for
put
us to all
all
stay
of
in.
them in
Yeah.
For
there.
all?
And
They
then
gotta
I
live
don't want,
together,
I don't
though?
want like 10 women in one house.
I'm not gonna be in it. I'm not in it. Like the 8 sisters, because they're getting to the age
They
it's, like,
would kill each
retire.
other.
No, they actually they have a really good relationship.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
they past menopause.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Okay, very
yeah,
good.
They're cleared
like,
now.
Clearly, they don't want to kill each other
They're older,
anymore.
and they really take care of each other.
Okay, I like
So
that.
if I like to put all of them in a house, that would make them very happy.
Okay.
That's cute.
That's
That's
nice.
really sweet.
That's so nice of you, unlike me, I'm all materialistic.
Chanel bags.
Chanel bags.
I'm gonna buy a trip.
I want a trip for my parents, too.
Yeah, that's usually my first
Yeah.
thing when I go, like, if I amass this much, I would be like,
Yeah.
percentage goes to this person.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Yeah, just handing them out.
What are you freakishly bad at?
This is really embarrassing, but you know how everyone has like a life thing that should be a life skill, but you don't know how to do it properly.
Like
what?
laundry?
Laundry I know how to do, but
Some people are notoriously bad at doing laundry. Like,
I feel like I
put
just
the
don't
reds
care.
and the whites, and you're like,
No,
no, that's
I'm really
wrong.
bad at
terrible.
laundry.
That's terrible.
Just because I like just don't
Dude,
care.
I cannot accept that.
I need someone to do my laundry for me. Okay, let's not talk about that. It's too
Okay.
embarrassing. What's your life skill
So
that you're
you know
not
those-
good at?
You know those plastic bottles that have like a thing for you to press down on?
Like plastic bottles.
Like okay,
Like if you bought like a soap dispenser.
yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
There's
gotcha.
like a nozzle thing that
Yeah.
you press on to
Yeah,
like,
to
it's
to like
pump it
dispense
out.
the soap.
for
Okay.
some reason, and you're supposed to like twist, like when it comes,
I need
it's
another
stuck
one.
together,
Yeah.
and you're supposed to twist it.
Oh
and it
yes,
pops out,
yes,
right?
yeah.
I've never ever successfully been able to twist one open.
Oh
before.
my
And I've
goodness.
tried so many times in my life
Oh my
that
goodness.
I've given up.
We need to buy
so
one
who
for
ends up
you.
doing it?
Ask someone to do it, or actually, there's a bottle of face wash at home where I just I just untwist it and then I take it out. I take the ends.
That's no shame. No
There. Close enough.
Oh my god, that is so good.
It's just it's
You
pretty
gotta do what
embarrassing.
you gotta do, right?
No one has offered to open that.
Okay, we have to teach you. Like next time
know.
we'll buy a freaking bottle.
You're gonna come back,
Yeah.
and we're just gonna do a whole segment on you twisting open.
ASMR.
We're gonna get like 5 different bottles. You're gonna have to just spend like an hour twisting them open.
And over meat and cheese.
Over, yeah.
And you have to do laundry.
Like I can do laundry, I just choose not to do it the right way.
I'm gonna give you
Fair
like
enough, fair
5 different kinds
Oh
of
my
things to wash,
god.
and you need to figure out is it a hand wash?
That is too stressful.
Is it a delicate? Is it dry clean only?
The biggest challenge. Life's
That would be
biggest
so bad. I'll, like
challenge.
cry.
Oh, that's hilarious.
What product would you seriously stockpile if you found out they weren't gonna sell it anymore?
Any category. Right.
Yeah, any category. Unless you want us to pick a category.
It's probably easier if you pick a category.
Beauty product. I feel like I can live without any. There's so many brands out there.
Yeah.
There are, right? Like there's so many substitutes.
Okay, snack food.
Like
Like a
snack.
snack.
That's
Like a-
irrelevant, I guess.
Like an Asian snack.
Asian
I
snack?
narrowed the hell out of it.
Asian snack.
Asian snack. Like something you would go to TNT in one of the aisles and be like,
Yeah.
Yes.
this.
It's
If
the one.
they were going to...
There's so many options.
There really are.
Like sweet or savory.
Okay, Asian savory snacks.
Asian savory. I think Damn, what's it called? I don't.
You can say it in Cantonese.
Yeah, you can say it.
Soya.
What is it?
Corn things.
Oh,
like the Calbee ones.
Yes.
The Calbee corn.
No, they look like Cheetos.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about.
They look like Cheetos, but they're like
corn flavored.
They're like barbecue flavor, spicy flavor.
You've never tried it?
I have, but they're made from corn.
I was getting offended.
but the texture is like totally like skinny Cheetos.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've had it before. I've had it before.
I think that's
I haven't had one in years.
Oh my goodness.
Good.
We need to do an ASMR with that.
Because I always gravitate back to the Calbee potato chips.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
I honestly don't eat that many savory Asian snacks.
Really?
I
Well,
eat
fucked
sweet.
up.
I eat sweet. I eat sweet.
Like
So
what
good.
sweet Asian
Like
snacks?
Pocky, Yan, koala bear.
Actually, I just thought of the
For the dipping stuff, I only like the Nutella to go.
Chinese.
Oh yeah, what happened to Asian?
That ain't Asian.
There's those dried crabs, like
Dried crabs. Wait, what?
Never had them?
No.
Oh, they're delicious.
Oh my goodness.
They're
What
like
is this?
shell, like a soft
Like
shell
a mini?
crab?
Yeah, like they're like little crabs, and then they're deep fried, and then they're dipped in like sweet.
Is it
sauce?
come in like a bag, like
It's
a
a
chip
candy-
bag?
Sort of. They sell it at Parker Place, I think.
Okay, I need to try that.
I don't think I wanted to try
Really?
that.
I'm down.
I don't really like shellfish.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
Claire doesn't like shellfish.
Okay.
But whatever, I'd be down to try it
Yeah,
once,
it's
maybe.
different. It's very different, and they have like a lot of preserved seafood
Yeah.
too. That you
Oh,
can get.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I like dried squid.
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah, dried squid.
Like in the bag.
Oh
with
yes,
like
the
the
stringy
Oh,
one.
the stringy one.
Oh, I love the stringy one.
I can literally sit there and just, and then
Oh
I
my
won't
God.
be able to digest for like.
Yeah, because
days.
it's so bad for you. It's like chemical upon chemical.
If your 5-year-old self suddenly found, I guess, yourself inhabiting your body, what would your 5-year-old self do first? 5-year-old self in this body now. What would your 5-year-old self do?
Probably eat.
A true food blogger.
yen yen?
No, because when you're 5 years old, you can't buy your own food as much, right?
Oh, that's true.
But if I was in this body, then I can.
You would have
spend
so
my
much
own
freedom.
food.
You
Then
know
now I'll
what?
probably like buy all the snacks.
Damn, I would probably buy so much snacks.
Right? You
And
Yeah.
I
don't
would
even know when
only-
to stop.
And I would only eat that.
Like instant noodles.
All chips.
Yeah.
Chips, instant noodles.
Like candies, chocolate.
Oh my
Spam.
goodness.
Can't forget.
This is like death or
Spam.
like heart attack waiting to happen.
Yeah.
5-year-old and a 6-year-old. You're gonna die the next
You're
day.
gonna die. Oh my god.
So yeah, that's what 5-year-old me would do.
Yeah.
Okay, we're on to our speed round.
Okay,
Ooh.
speed round.
So you need to answer this like
How
don't
fast?
even
Oh, okay.
like pressure is on.
It's gonna be like
Okay.
a this or that.
It's
question.
a this or that.
Okay.
So it's
is there,
just
is there
gonna.
food though?
It is all food.
Oh god! You're too fast. Like the first thing that comes to your mind.
There's only 10 questions.
Okay.
And I'm
Got
going to
this.
start right now. Cake or pie?
Pie.
Pancake or waffle?
Waffle.
Iced coffee or hot?
Ice.
Beer or wine?
Beer.
Dine-in or delivery?
Dine-in.
Chocolate or vanilla?
Vanilla.
Sweet or salty?
Salty.
Breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast.
Steak or chicken?
Steak.
Eating pizza every day for a month or eating sushi every day for a
Eating
month?
sushi every day for a month.
Very good.
Stressful. I was stressed. I was just like,
I was like, oh my goodness, I was stressed for
True
you.
enough, though, I had to
like.
to take a deep breath.
right? Because breakfast or dinner. It's
Yeah,
like-
that's hard.
That one.
You know
I-
what?
I don't
Lunch.
even- Brunch.
My answer is lunch.
Brunchner.
I think it's like brunch or dinner. I don't know. Everything. I just like to eat all day.
Right. That's so. No,
You
that's
know what?
so good.
Honestly, I think, I don't know. What about you? Breakfast or dinner?
I feel like being in the past, I would say breakfast,
Yeah.
but now I'm more of a dinner person.
There's more variety for dinner.
Like, I eat cup noodles for breakfast.
Me
So,
too.
so what are you
actually.
trying to say?
You can eat whatever you
crack
want.
an egg and 2 cup noodles.
Yeah, that's legit.
Okay, no, that's gross.
No, I've done that before.
A raw egg.
Okay,
in
maybe
your
not
cup
a raw
noodle?
egg, but like
in
a
your
cooked
instant
one.
noodle.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the same thing. A cup noodle
No,
is
like
instant
a-
noodle.
Oh, cup noodle
No,
is like
but-
letting it cook in the hot water. Whereas
But you need,
instant.
like, that raw egg isn't
Yeah.
going to be cooked enough. It'd be like partially cooked.
That's
egg.
true.
It'd be like snot noodles.
I think I've done that before.
Okay. No judgment.
We're just like, oh, never mind.
I mean,
I've done some pretty weird things with food, I must say.
And I think you struggled with iced coffee or hot.
Yeah,
It's hard to say.
Because it depends on the weather.
Yeah.
And like certain flavors of coffee, it's like it tastes better hot.
Yeah, totally.
You don't have like a cold pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't know.
We don't even like pumpkin spice latte.
Would that be like a pumpkin spice
frap?
I guess that's a thing, isn't it?
Do people have it iced?
I think so. There has to be.
Well, you just do a couple more pumps of pumpkin.
And you can't have a unicorn hot coffee.
Ew.
It's just a melted
That's
mess. That's just called a mess.
Just purple.
Yeah, that's gross.
Unicorn's puke.
Yeah, no.
Still unicorn.
Alrighty, well, that concludes our episode today. If you guys want to find Melody, you can check her out on Instagram, Black Hole Tummy. And if you want to be her client, DM her. We highly recommend 5-star. So, yeah.
We're going to ask her for more food suggestions.
Yes, they will be listed.
We will post that. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
This was awesome.
I feel like we will most likely be doing an episode where we actually go out to eat.
Yeah, we'll probably have another
like
one
a
coming
vlog.
up. Yeah, we could do a vlog in the future.
We're trying to work on our vlog game right now, so I think
it's coming up.
This is going to happen.
Yes, let's do it.
All right.
Okay,
thank you for watching or listening. I don't know if our video recorded,
but you should probably watch because then you can see our faces.
Yeah, please watch. But I think some of our video cut off today, but just listen and watch.
Both. Do both.
Both. All right. See you guys.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening. If you are a Glow Babe who enjoyed our podcast, it would mean so much to us if you leave us a review on iTunes.
And if you haven't yet, make sure to subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, and YouTube. Our account is Glow Radio Co. Stay sassy, babe.